I think the statute of limitations has run out, but I got a buddy that's real crazy, and he's from New York, and he found out a friend of a friend of a friend, like 2 boroughs over, looked like exactly like him,
Oh
and he
shit.
had a whole bunch of money.
Close by people.
And so what he did was he ended up going to this small regional bank
between
and depositing like $5 at a time and just chatting everyone up because they don't ask for your ID when you deposit, right?
Yeah, they don't.
So he was just like, "Oh, I'm so excited! I'm gonna buy a car. I'm saving up to buy a car." And he did this for like a month straight until he got to know all the bank tellers. And then after a month, he comes in and he's just like, "Today's the day! Like I'm buying my car." And they handed him $29,000, like no ID, no nothing. He walked out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's fucking genius.
It is really. And I was like, "What about
That's
cameras?"
genius.
Like,
That's
dude,
the
it was
best discount ever.
He said it was the '90s, so they had cameras, but there was this cheap small regional bank. They were all fuzzy and stuff, and he didn't hold anybody up by gunpoint, and it was all insured.
That's
anyway,
amazing.
So they just like let it go.
Oh
Wow. You were telling me, hold on. You mentioned something about this a lady. She wrote a book and then she killed her husband and then she wrote a book about her grieving dad.
Yeah, so it's kind of two-part. So I'm gonna get tired of holding it. It's heavy, guys. But so it was very weird because anytime someone dies randomly, they do a toxicology report, right? So they found fentanyl in this guy's system.
Oh.
And they backtracked it, and they were like, "Oh, like she was slowly poisoning him and adding like more and more and more until he eventually like keeled over and died."
That's marriage,
and then
man.
it came out that like a year or two before, she wrote a book. She has a daughter. She has daughters. She wrote a book for children about like accepting the grieving of losing a parent. And I like had this whole book out, and then ended up murdering her fucking husband. And it was
That's
like,
amazing.
Has she been planning this for 2 years?
She was probably trying to experience grieving for the book.
She wanted to. She was
like
trying to take
for the actual book, though. You know, she's like, I can't write this book until I feel it. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, like deep method acting. Like
She's like, I have to live it. I have to live this shit before I write this book.
Some Daniel Day-Lewis shit, man.
That dude's crazy.
I heard
Daniel Day-Lewis is fucking crazy.
Well, he commits. Like he was.
Oh, he
like
does.
Lincoln for fucking 6 months. Like,
well, like, didn't Jim Carrey do that when he did the Man on the Moon? He was like Andy Kaufman for like a year.
Did you watch that?
Yeah, man.
Documentary?
Dude, he
almost seen that documentary out there.
The Jim Carrey documentary, guys. It's called Jim and Andy. Has anybody seen it? Dude, if you haven't seen it, check that shit out. It's amazing. You really get you really get like a glimpse of who Jim Carrey is, like how he goes about it. Holy crap, it was amazing. He literally they didn't want to release the documentary specifically. Hey, what's going on?
I agree, man. Texas
Dude,
3.
You look thinner.
Thank you, bro.
You look fucking good.
Yeah.
Your coffee cup's under the couch.
You've really slimmed down.
Thank you so much, sir.
I can tell.
Oh man, what is up, guys? Doing all right? Yeah. We Willie's RK Hullinator, not sure. What up, Cliff Powers? Cool fucking name. Texas
Tokyo,
Diablo, love it.
The goat.
Yeah, man. Janesi, what up? Shootsy scores. Oh, that's you, man. My bad. Sorry. I wonder the camera. Sorry.
I wonder how much. I wonder how many of y'all actually look like your avatars.
Show of hands.
Show of hands. If you're being honest about who you are, raise your hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, right. If Texas Diablo looks like that, I want to party with this motherfucker. No, yeah, dude.
I look good. Not like this.
All right.
I'm a little concerned, Diablo.
Hey, hold your head up, King. Don't ever talk like that, man. Fucking have confidence, man. There you go.
All you get. That's all you get.
Someday.
We love ourselves here at the Texas 3 Podcast.
Katie Pookie, is that really you? Is that how you look? Okay, that's cool.
All right.
Not the hair. I mean, my hair is blue, but it's not braided.
Okay, so you kind of sort of want to be black. I got it. I got it. You're fine. You're fine. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. If anything, it's lifting up. So, yeah. You're trying to blend in. This is good.
If you get a grill, you went too far, right? You're not Paul Wall, right? Just show him that.
Yeah, if you had a grill, I'd be like, stop. You need to stop right. This is too much.
Anybody out there have children they're ignoring in the background?
No, I
Right
don't
here.
have kids, sorry.
Boo.
I sent mine to the room before the
Tomato,
podcast.
tomato.
Yeah, my kids are grounded before every podcast, so we're good.
I did this one that was a Cards Against Humanity on the roof, and it was like all of the cards were sexual and everything. Everyone was being real sexual, and it was super,
I love
it was
that.
so nerdy, dude. It was like the nerdiest thing I've ever done in VR. And
Boobies.
this girl was talking about like butt plugs and stuff, and then she forgets to mute herself, and she's like, "Joyce, stop playing in the next room." Her little kids were listening.
Oh,
to all
I
this
love
shit.
that.
I was like, "Oh
Oh,
my god,
my
that's
God.
so fucked, dude."
That's horrible. So before Drew ruined it,
Oh, sorry.
we were-
What are y'all
just
talking
kidding.
about?
No, we were talking about that lady who killed her husband. And it's not real, Drew.
Hey, I'm still drinking something, all right? Leave me alone, man. I have an energy drink in my hand.
How lonely are you? Okay.
It's called
You have to
theater,
mime-
bro.
Miming in the VR world. Okay. No, he's this dude or this chick wife killed her husband and then wrote a book about grieving because her dad died.
No, I think you
Oh,
said
Tiger, you fucked
Hold
that
up.
up so bad.
I don't know
Nah,
what the
you
fuck I
fucked
just
that
said.
up, yeah. Hold up.
Wait a minute.
I wasn't
hold
even
on.
in the conversation. Wasn't it the husband that died, not
She
the
was
father?
having sex with her dad. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
That's her daddy, not the dad. It was her daddy.
Yeah, her
Come on,
daddy.
bro.
Her daddy. What was it, Jack? Say it
Okay.
again.
Couple had a kid. Lady writes a book about how kids can grieve if they lose a parent, and then like a year or two later, she ended up poisoning her husband, and it was like too like on the nose. Like it was like, dude, you fucking. How long has she been thinking about it? Like,
This bitch wrote a fucking children's book?
wrote a
Yeah,
children's
dude.
book about like losing
Yeah.
your dad. And
Are
like,
you
but-
serious?
But she like killed the dad. Like, we were saying like she killed the dad to get the full experience for the book. That's what I was saying.
I want to read the book now. Like, what's it called, dude?
It's called How to Kill Your Husband. I'm just kidding. I don't know. How to get out of a marriage without a divorce.
It's gonna say good night, daddy.
The eye is
Good
gonna be a
night,
knife.
moon. Oh look, it's a pop book. Ah!
What's fun is it'll have like an appendix on the exact amount of fentanyl you need to give someone.
That's amazing.
Fucking
It's like
tax
per
advice
weight.
for
It goes based off the
life
weight.
insurance.
I gotta write a book,
What
man.
the fuck,
Dude, I'm scared to
Bro.
tell my wife no now. Ooh, amazing.
Tiger's gonna come up with a book. I wrote a children's book called "Lifetime Was Right." I mean,
You know what's funny? I
I'm
used
gonna
to
kill my wife now.
I used to like. I mean, every now and then, when like back in the day, but yeah, back in the day, me and my wife would get into an argument, and the argument would stop. And it was a coincidence on the first time, but we got into this big argument. I went to the living room, and I don't know why I decided to watch it, but it was like it's a how to murder your spouse or murdering your spouse or something like that.
What the fuck?
And she walked in as I was watching that, and like a week later, she was like, "I thought you were trying to kill me." I was like, dude, she thought I was gonna murder her over like I forgot what the argument was. I think it was like, I don't know, it was some financial thing where we were trying to fix. But she was like, "Yeah, you really thought that if I didn't pay that bill, I was gonna kill you?" Okay, that's fine.
So anyway, Tiger doesn't
like-
have a wife anymore.
Yeah.
He's a single father.
I'm a
You wrote
good
book.
dude though. Just kidding.
It's called "This is what happens if you fucking cancel my Pornhub subscription."
There you She made me do it.
What? The-
She made me do
Nobody
it.
pays for porn.
No, not
Nah.
anymore. No, dude. Just look at a billboard. It's 2024, 23. There you go.
Tiger's like she let that
I'm
OnlyFans
like
fucking
ahead.
subscription go, man. Damn it.
Dude, speaking of OnlyFans, man, are you like finding out? Hearing about these girls who they're not even doing OnlyFans. They're doing like fun with feet, and they're posting pictures of their feet and like setting their socks, and they're making like 150 to 300,000 a year
Oh my fucking god. Okay, for feet. I'm gonna tell you the story.
I told my wife this bitch better sign up. We need some money.
Yeah,
Sell
I'm
those
about to say
corns.
my cousin does that with his girlfriend, man. He literally put a down payment on a badass car through Feet Finder.
That's amazing.
I swear to God, man, it was on damn Feet Finder, man. Can you
That's
believe
amazing.
that shit?
No.
Like what the fuck? Like I can't put my feet on Feet Finder. Like I look like a hobbit, man. Like if I can get a Lord of the Rings
Yeah.
fan to look at this shit.
What would be funny if you got a reply back? It's like, hey, dude, send me your socks.
Who the hell's Gandalf 671? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Telling you, man.
Fucking Gimli wants my feet.
Like, dude, that's bizarre to me, man. Like, this is crazy how people are making money. Like, at this point, we don't even need corporate jobs anymore.
Bro, nobody
Just
wants
sell-
to work. No one
Bro,
wants to work anymore.
Nobody wants. I don't want to work anymore.
Did,
Fuck that,
did people
dude.
ever want to work?
Not
I don't
to
think we're
begin
meant
with.
to work. I really believe that from the bottom of my heart. I don't think any of us were meant to have like a 9 to 5. That's not how life should be lived, dude. Think about it. Like most of your life, you're working. If you have kids, most of your life, you know, if you do babysitting, like half your most of your kids' life isn't gonna be with you. It's gonna be with whoever's taking care of them during the 9 to 5. Like it's not meant to be this way. It's
Can we
crazy.
not be depressing this early in the podcast? Like, holy shit!
I know. For those of you who want to kill yourself, please step out. It's not gonna happen. But no, yeah, dude.
Suicide? Like, do you think they have assist? Like, can you kill your? You can't kill your avatar, right? You just deactivate.
You
it?
can kill yourself in some countries. They'll send you a death pod, and if you want to, like, if you don't want to be alive anymore, you get in. I think it's in Sweden. They'll send you a death pod, and they'll mail it to you wherever you want to, like, die at. Like, if you want to die at the beach, they'll send the death pod to the beach, and you climb inside it, and you take these pills, and it has a window on it, so you can look at the ocean, but you can't see inside.
So if I want to die at Chuck E. Cheese, I can just fucking.
This has
Make-
gotten dark.
Yeah, dude. Make your wish, dude.
Yeah.
Make your wish.
Too real. Too real.
No, it's
good.
real.
Hello.
In this seat. Drew, you want your seat back?
Hello, Death Pod. Yes.
Hello, death pod.
Can you
I'm
deliver it in Colorado? I got bad credit. That's the reason why I want to. Oh shit, my bad. Sorry. Continue the podcast. Yeah, I'll take the
guy's trying
seat,
to
but
kill
just
himself
chill,
live.
man. We're chill.
You want to die in the metaverse?
I feel too official.
What are we doing?
Yeah, dude. That
You
desk needs to
you
go.
look official, man.
So the chat, the girls selling feet videos. This one chick set up. She was already pretty attractive, but she used AI to make her pictures and videos more attractive. And then she set up a digital chat bot of herself, and she charges people $1 an hour to talk to her. They think they're
Ooh.
talking to her, and she made $270,000
That's
last month.
clever. Wow. Damn.
Dude, I'm just gonna start whoring myself out. I don't even care. This is amazing.
I don't know what I would do
I'd
for
do
money.
it.
I don't know what I would do for money.
I mean, I'm
How far would you be willing to go though?
Money
Like,
going
speak
from
for real. If we're
to
talking like,
other
if we're
broke
talking
people.
$350,000 a year, what are you willing to do for $350,000 a year?
Everything.
What do you think?
Yeah.
This guy-
Cliff Powers, what would you be
Give
willing
it
to do?
to
Man?
me. I don't care.
Oh, two dicks? Okay. Did you just say give it to me? That's two
Hey,
dicks, man.
You're
you
talking
were like that,
look,
man. Shit.
Look, that's complete opposite. But you're talking 300 grand a year, and I don't have to go to work. I'm pretty much getting screwed there too, so it doesn't matter.
I like your way of thinking,
Oh
dude.
shit, man.
He's like, I'm taking a dick at work. I'll take a dick in real life. It's like, all right.
What
It works.
the
It'll work out.
Oh, I wish you luck, Mr. Cliff Powers.
For real.
Dude,
King
what
Nothing,
the
you're
hell?
here.
What's up, man?
King Nothing is here. What's up, man?
Oh, you know-
you look different.
He did. He changed
Do I have a
that.
glow about me?
Yeah,
Yep,
you
you
look like
look-
you have AIDS. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No,
You look
good.
like
You look good.
Macaulay Culkin's
You look
character
great.
from Page Master and shit.
Holy shit. You're
Oh
showing
my
your
God.
age, man.
King Nothing.
You-
I think you
Oh,
sent us,
I'm 20. I'm 28, man. But that was the most badass movie I got high at the fucking Alamo Draft House, man. That
I feel
fucked
like I need to
me
buy
up,
car
dude. I was
insurance
like, I
from
want to go
Nothing.
into a book now.
He sent us something on the Discord. Just so you know, if y'all ever want to interact with us, hit up the Discord for
Or if there's
Unknown
topics
Theater.
too. Yeah, if you have a topic
and
you want
King
to talk
Nothing, I
about.
think you submitted the one about the moon, right? Was that you?
Oh, yeah, that was like 2 weeks ago.
Okay,
So,
what about the moon, King Nothing?
The
You wanna
hidden
explain?
base up there?
All right, this
I
is a
actually read
segment
the
called.
article King Nothing.
No, I did too.
Okay. All right, King Nothing. Explain the moon real quick. Just
Yeah,
give like
I wanna hear
30
this,
second
yeah.
about the moon. Go ahead.
They found a mass of metal. I forget what part of it is, like 2-3 weeks ago. They put it up there, but the
South Pole area.
the brief of it, they found a huge metal structure under or in the one layer of the moon that they don't know what's under it because obviously they haven't dug or nothing like that. But it made me think of you right away as saying, well, what happened is they actually went up there and they built a whole metal base under there, or the aliens, or that's where they're hiding their main base to spy on us.
Or maybe, or like again, I'm reasonable, or it could just be part of like the universe and how the moon was created, and there's just like metal under, like, you know what I mean? There's
That's
rock,
literally
there's
what
metal.
it is. It's the
You know what
original
I mean?
metal from the earth.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
the
He
core.
was just humoring you.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Little conspiracy theories. But yeah, so the
Hey,
idea-
dude. What are you gonna do? Seriously, what the fuck are you gonna do when you find out aliens are real? And I've been harping on this for like ever. Like,
my cousin talks to him. We've talked about this. You can see
oh, that's right. We have. You're right.
He
Okay,
talks to
you're right.
aliens.
It's Drew then. Drew, what the hell is your problem?
I'm just gonna say this right now. I already have Theos and Theas. I don't need any more aliens. Kind of bothering me right now. That's all. That's all I'm
my
saying,
gosh.
bro.
I love
don't
the
need that
racism.
shit, dude.
We can say this.
I don't need the
If you
aggravation.
can't tell, you guys, we're Mexican, so we can say that. All right.
we got the authority to do it.
Darken
Nah.
your skin up. You guys
Yeah.
look a little different
They
yourself.
did. They did.
I did not touch my dude. Okay.
I didn't either.
I didn't do anything.
I mean, I know
Actually-
you guys are
actually-
from Texas, but that's a deep tan.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh, hold on. Actually, MetaQuest actually did a whole update. So, I mean, most of your features are going to be kind of different right now.
Oh, that's why
It's
you got
kinda
like
like
a skinny
detectives.
King Nothing.
Yeah, man.
King
Tiger,
Nothing. Look at
you're I don't know how to say African. I don't know how to
What?
be polite.
That's how
about
dark I am right now. Am I black?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Oh, yeah.
my grandma's gonna be pissed. My grandma's gonna get so mad.
Where's Rodney? He's a blackface going up on stage.
This is
it. Yeah, that's
Jesus.
canceled, bro.
this was unintentional, you guys. Okay,
Dude,
I'm Mexican
the
and
giant
proud.
fist. The giant fist of Meta
I'm
is
looking
going to
at my
come down.
arms. I
and
look
pluck
light, bro.
Tiger.
I'm looking at my arms right now. I don't look dark.
Little
I
ashy.
have the beholder.
Pull your
man.
camera
I look
out.
ashy. That's racist.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's not cool.
That's right.
That's not cool.
That's yeah. I like
Which
it.
is-
though.
I mean, it looks dope. Like, I could have this tan in real life. I can even see the hat, too. This is how much the update has really changed my avatar. I look great right now.
Drew,
I
I'm
can
not gonna
get
be able to
one-
go to my
When I
family
met you-
reunion.
Huh?
When I met you, I thought you were white.
I thought you
Really?
were white too. Yeah, dude. I
Yeah.
thought you were a white guy. I didn't think you were Mexican.
I think if I grew the beard out, then I look Mexican.
Mm.
I think
Say
that's what
something.
it was.
Say something in Spanish. Like say one word in Spanish.
Como la flor.
All right, you're white. That's fine.
I was gonna say,
Bienvenido. Hola.
palabra. That's one
Okay,
word, right?
you're.
Repeat
damn, you're-
after me, Clutch.
What's whiter than white? Albino? Because that's what you
Hola.
sound.
Bitch.
This is Spanish for dummies, bro.
Yeah. Let's not speak Spanish.
I only
here.
know a little bit. I only know a little bit just to order, in a restaurant, and also know a little bit hieroglyphics to order in case I get thrown into Egypt. You know what I'm saying?
For
Like if I
hookers.
time travel, like I'll go to a restaurant, I'll be fucking covered, dude. Like you don't know me,
Yeah.
bro. The
I thought
jack
I-
of all trades in this.
I knew kitchen Spanish, and so I tried to do the thing where like the white guy tries to order in Spanish from the trailer, and
Oh,
I
that's
would
amazing.
always say "KS to numero uno taco," thinking
What?
what's your number one taco, and they would just be like, "It's fucking fajita right there," and then I learned it's cuantas tu favorito is what I should say.
That's okay.
Oh my
I speak pretty good Spanish. That was horrible. Like, I'm just telling you right now. No, I'm just playing. That was pretty good. That was pretty.
But
I'm not
I
gonna lie.
got the tacos. I got
You-
actually it fucked me
you
'cause
got
they're
the
always
words
like
right.
tripa, and I'm like, I'm not eating tripa tacos, dude. No matter what you fucking say.
Wait,
Jack's
why?
like, can I get
Why would you
can I
not
get
eat
some
that?
vaginas?
Dude, it's fucking intestine. It's
Who cares? Who cares? It's
Tripas
good.
tacos. Show of hands. People who eat tripas tacos.
If you've tried tripas tacos, raise your hand.
Tried? No.
Wow,
If
this is
you know
amazing.
what tripas tacos are, raise your hand.
Okay, Texas Diablo knows that.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Not
so
sure
tripas,
knows it.
They take the intestines and they wash them out, Sometimes they don't wash them well
Don't
enough.
describe it.
Oh my
They take the
god.
intestines and the stomach area and they wash them out and then they fucking dice them up and throw them on a fucking
What the
flat top
fuck?
and call it a
That's
taco.
amazing.
Well, people
Holy
eat chitlins.
Is it good?
It
I
tastes
mean, yeah,
good, dude. It
it's
tastes so
really-
Big
good.
Red.
I
It tastes so good.
Yeah.
Don't lie to these
Did you say
motherfuckers.
Big
Don't
Red?
lie.
Hell yeah,
You
Texas
know-
Diablo.
Don't lie.
You know what it is.
I got you, bro. Guys, if you haven't tried Big Red,
Dude,
it
man.
tastes so good and it gives you ADHD, so it's amazing. Try it.
Well, you're forgetting
It's so good.
it also gives you diabetes if you drink enough of it.
That's fine. I can deal with that.
That's why people in San Antonio are so big. The fucking
Dude.
barbacoa and Big Red special on Sundays, dude.
That's why we're Mexican.
Hater,
We just-
dude.
We're born with diabetes.
Uh-huh.
I'm fat. I can make those jokes.
Amazing.
But you're a white diabetes. You got that from fucking sweet tea and
Yeah.
fucking
Oh,
like
don't be knocking.
Sweet
I don't know.
tea.
fried I don't chicken
You got
fried
that
chicken,
white
lemonade
diabetes?
and shit. Like if they work hard outside, they get lemonade and some shit.
Eating
When I
your
was a
white chocolate.
sophomore in high school, my diet was I'd go to school, and then they'd have the little break before lunch, and I would take 2 stackers and drink a 20-ounce Coke, and that was my lunch for the day.
You are a trooper.
You are
That's
very
the,
trooper, man.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, that's how you get diabetes.
Hey, man, what?
Yeah.
Hey, what's
Are you okay?
Glitchy, bro.
Yeah, dude.
You
You're
okay?
like your avatar has Tourette's.
He's having a diabetic stroke right now.
Oh my gosh.
that's weird? What the fuck? Am I good now? Holy
Dude,
shit!
you're so diabetic, your avatar feels it. This is amazing. Can somebody get this motherfucker a shot of insulin? 'Cause, like,
Well, I mean, honestly, I mean, nowadays, right? Diabetes really wouldn't affect all of us right now, right? Just how advanced technology is going, like medical history is kind of detecting everything now, especially with the rise of AI that we're talking about last episode. But did you know that even crippled people are walking with fucking technology, man?
oh yeah, dude. That Neuralink, like that Elon Musk did Neuralink, like it's like you get this implant in your head, and it's supposed to help and fix all your basically genetic, like is it genetic, like genetic diseases, right? Like like things that are like fuck. There's a term for this that he said. I'm like spacing on it, but basically like if you were blind, it could fix it. Like it could help you see or something like that, or if
Something
if
like
no
That is true. Just
that-
because
that
the
is what it
Neuralink
is.
will get into a brain system. Yeah,
yeah, or like if you
especially
had
in
a stroke,
the cortex
if-
of the brain.
if you had a stroke and like and you're paralyzed from half your side, their Neuralink could fix that.
well, can it make my dick bigger? That's what I want to know.
It doesn't, Jack. It's Neuralink. It doesn't do miracles. Okay, it can't work miracles.
That's upsetting. I was
It
getting
is
really
upsetting.
excited over here.
I mean,
No,
not
called
only that,
Neuralink,
man,
not
it's just like now
Neurodick.
they have like exoskeletons. Neurotech fucking shit, dude.
I was
like
gonna
Neuralink.
ask if it was like robot legs or if they're making the legs that didn't work.
Well, it's robot legs for right now. Now they implanted into the leg itself and like kind of tweak some electronic components of the muscle to allow the guy to walk again.
oh shit, that's like Avatar.
A little bit.
Yeah,
But
That's
it's
dope,
interesting because they're actually
That is-
they're taming the muscles to actually go walk again. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking big.
Yeah.
That's revolutionary, man.
dude. There's all
No,
they're
they've been
doing all
doing
kind
that
of
with
crazy
hands
shit.
for about a couple decades now. It's you learn to use whatever part of the nub that you have left. You learn to use that muscle
Nub.
to
That
make.
sounds so mean.
Whatever part of the nub, you know.
Hey, use your fucking nub, man.
But if you grab your arm and squeeze your hand, you'll feel the muscles tighten up. So what it does is you use the muscle, the sensor senses it and then triggers it to close your hand.
Right.
But now they're doing it with they're getting the robotics is high enough now that it can do the armature of the leg.
That's dope.
Would you trust a woman with a robot electronic firing hand to jack you off?
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
what would you
Would I be
do?
the first
Answer the
guy to get-
question.
For
Beat off by a robot?
$350,000 a year, I would.
I love it. I love
Like,
it.
bitch, I put a whole mortgage down on this fucking arm. We're gonna use it tonight, or
I just worry it would trigger. I worried it would trigger. Like it would trigger.
Oh yeah, malfunction.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
malfunction.
like,
Squeezes too tight.
like Lorena Bobbitt style, and just
Ah, that's horrible.
sorry. These are the things I think about.
Yeah, dude. I feel sorry for your brain.
I mean, if you got the robot hand, why do you need the girl?
Oh,
Oh,
now we know
okay.
who's got a real doll.
Dude. I call her Susie.
Oh well, you know what? Rub the nub sounds pretty good too. You got to rub the nub. You know what I'm saying?
Rub that nub. Nub it out.
Rub the nub.
Nub it. Nub it
Rub it
out.
out. start a fire. Oh,
You
go
guys
ahead.
ever see?
Oh, sorry.
I'm on all the Horizon and Oculus forums. Do you guys ever
Yeah.
see people that post like, "This is my girlfriend"? Like it'll be like their avatar sitting on someone's lap, and they're like, "Oh, it's my boyfriend, my girlfriend, like we met in VR," and they have like a whole like.
Are people really meeting in VR?
I think. I mean, I don't know how many of them are. The thing about VR is you can be whatever you want to be. So
That's
for
the
like
thing,
certain
yeah.
worlds, like
That's the thing. Yeah.
Dude.
VR
What, did-
chat
did-
can be a fucking dinosaur if you want.
So hold on, it was a
Crazy.
guy's real life picture, but it was just her avatar
So,
on
no,
top
no,
of him.
No, most of them are like it'll be someone posting, "Hey, I met so and so," and it's both their avatars, and they'll be like sitting on their lap or like cuddling. Because there's a bunch of fuck worlds in VR chat. Like it's not like Horizons where you like don't.
Tell us
Where you
more.
can't do- Okay, I don't want to promote that. Never mind. Fuck that.
No.
Horizon.
Dude,
Oh,
I had a ghost. I had a guy come up to me as a ghost, and he was like, "Let me touch your dick." And I was like, "What?" Yeah, a ghost came up to me in VR and tried to fondle me. Like, this is crazy.
That is appalling. That is not right, and that
Yeah.
is fucking wrong. And what are these fucking fuck worlds? I want to know.
What are the addresses?
There's a whole documentary on it. You can watch it.
Really?
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick
Dude,
Swayze.
Cliff just raised his hand. I can show you a word.
Oh, world.
Speaking of Horizons, Ireland just fined Meta 1.6 billion because they were taking all their data and like transferring it to the United States of like all the citizens of Ireland, whoever they.
Wait,
keep in
what?
contact with. They just got fined.
Ireland
So
sued Meta.
Europe actually cares about privacy laws, so they have a bunch of privacy laws. And Amazon got sued for a couple $100 million last year, a couple years before, but just recently, 1.6 billion should be paid to Ireland from Meta for because they're selling their data without telling them or like making people.
Dude,
No,
everybody's so
fucking shit,
sneaky,
dude.
dude. That's why we haven't heard about like and that's everywhere. It's not just the U.S. Everywhere.
Our data, it's record.
Yeah.
Your Oculus right now is filming whatever room you're in. Just so y'all know, those 4 cameras don't go to nowhere. They're seeing all the products you have, every single thing in front of you, what your room looks like, everything.
Shit,
why
I
I
guess
sit in
if
front
I
of a
start
mirror
cleaning-
naked.
I know. I was gonna say I need to go put on some clothes.
Yeah. The government's like, I see your small dick, Diablo.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, no, like it's like so like because like the secrecy, like how it's so easy to just push shit under the rug, like the whole Ghislaine Maxwell and the Epstein thing, dude. Like that was a big story, and now we didn't hear shit. It's like it's silent, and it was supposed to be like the greatest, like the biggest fucking news story of ever. Like, you know what I mean? We're talking about like,
they found an entire safe full of videos of all the people.
Oh my
that were fucking those
gosh.
kids.
and
then
once that got
then
in
they're
the
like,
air,
Holy
yeah.
shit!
Then no
dude.
one, yeah, they found a whole safe full of like the because he filmed everything because he was
He
a blackmail.
he
and his dad was,
documented
like,
everything.
A spy, like he knew what he was doing. And
Yep.
then it came out that he was trying to blackmail Bill Gates. Thank you, Simon.
Mhm.
Wherever Simon is, threw that one in there.
Thanks,
Bill Gates
Simon.
has always been hitting girls on the side, not hitting, but fucking girls on whatever.
Yeah.
And he was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, we'll expose this." And Bill Gates was like, "Go suck a big one. I don't fucking care." When he's like, "What are we gonna do?"
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
buying up
no.
farmland, dude.
That's,
no, man.
That's crazy to me too. That's nuts.
What
That's
happens
really, really
though?
nuts.
Because what? Okay, so in all like let's hypothetically, if all those names were to come out and all those videos were to come out, with everybody, like, with all the names we know who went there, what the fuck happens to the world? Because a lot of these people are all over the place, and they're the 1% that run shit. So what happens to the world if all that happens?
Literally
I think
nothing.
there would be the
think
market
nothing?
crash. I think the market
Bill
would
Ga- or
crash.
Bill
but
Clinton got
there are
head
enough-
in the Oval Office. What else was
What's
going to
up?
happen?
Yeah,
What's
but
up?
okay, he got head in the Oval Office, but nothing was ever said about him fucking girls on an island. You know what I mean? Underage women. You know what I mean? That's different. That's like, hey, I cheated on my wife. This is TMZ shit. I'm talking. This is like a worldwide, sex ring, dude.
I keep going to cigar places and asking them if they have
The
my
world
is
a
favorite
worldwide
flavor,
sex ring.
Miss
That's
Lemon.
right.
They're always out.
Mhm.
Like I'm just wondering if Bill Clinton got his dick sucked while playing the saxophone. That would have been awesome, man. Like that would have been dope.
While squeezing a chubby ankle.
What's up?
No, I think if all that stuff comes out, the market tanks. We're in turmoil for like a year or two, but there's enough like legit businesses and like people around them that weren't fucking kids that'll be like, I'll be CFO of this company. So I think
That's
I think
true.
it would be shocking. The reason it won't come out is because like, especially now, like we're the currency of America is that America is great. We're already like on thin ice. So if anything more keeps coming out,
There
like,
is no ice.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like we're fucking drowning, dude.
yeah.
I'm underwater and I'm being fucked by a shark. We're done. Like,
We're the greatest country in America.
yeah.
Now inject
Okay.
yourself with bleach.
We're
Bro,
32
they're
in
calling
literacy.
New York, fucking Atlantis now because it's gonna fucking sink, bro. Like we're fucked.
Years in 100 years, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude.
Good riddance.
What happened? Oh, my kid took a submarine to Times Square. He said it was amazing, man. Look at that.
Yeah.
It looks like Rapture. It looks like that fucking city from BioShock. Oh, it's very nice. Look at
A lot of rats are gonna learn how to swim. That's the thing. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, Rat City.
Rats are gonna. They probably already do shit.
What
Bro,
will
Bro,
be
it
nice
happened to
is
Master Splinter, man. It's gonna
The
happen.
first people that are gonna die are gonna be all those really depressed comics at open mics and basements. They're gonna be the first to go.
Yeah.
I went to a bunch of New York mics, and man, I thought it was gonna be
yeah.
like hot shit, like everyone's gonna be firing. Dude, you pay $5 to like hang out with like 8 of the most depressed people you've ever met in your entire life.
Really?
Oh, wow.
$5 for 5 minutes on mics
I
there.
got in here for free for 3 of them.
There
That's
we
funny
go,
because
bro. There we go. Because we take
What you don't know is
Diablo.
we
That's
charge
all
you.
we are, man. Hell yeah.
It's a 2-drink minimum.
Yeah, we hit it before Drew
Wait,
got in
I got
here,
it.
but
I got it here.
I have
Cool.
AI drinking your bank, draining your bank account right now.
As we speak, we have no money.
We call him Greg PT.
Well, so you said Ghislaine Maxwell, like she got. I looked it up. I looked it up, and she got 20 or 22 years. So
For
she's
what?
in a federal prison somewhere right now.
But
She's
for
not
what
out.
though?
I thought she died.
For trafficking.
I thought she died, too.
minors.
Not yet.
No, she's
Not yet.
alive.
Oh, so it's
for-
legit. Like they charged her for trafficking minors.
Yeah, but like you said, it was like the least covered story. They barely talked about it. And they
Yeah, what
she's
happened? That's
suffering.
crazy.
Don't worry. Everyone thought she was going to take a plea deal, and they're like, no. 'cause
She should have
she'll
went
get
to jail
murdered
for
in
trafficking minors and sexual like acts with minors because
Yeah, all of it.
she was involved, dude. Yeah, she was
was
involved in all that
able
shit.
to.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
she
so
was
so
definitely
like
motorboating
catch
that
me
shit.
up. So she went in for like, as an accomplice, but now she's being charged for like, okay, you got a laundry list of shit to go through.
She was dating him. Like, she was dating Jeffrey Epstein for a long time. They were like business
Yeah.
partners in the beginning, and then as time went on, I'm assuming like they're rich. They're fucking like, come on, dude. Like her dad was like ridiculously rich, and her dad was dark as fuck. If you do research on Ghislaine's dad, her dad was a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like the list goes on.
But I can catch you up. So
Yeah.
what happened legally? So what happened is she was doing a lot of the recruiting because it was like she would go find these girls on the street and be like, "Oh, you're 16, want to make some money? Come fly to an island." But she was also participating in it. But what's fucked up? The reason she just got punished is because in 08 or 09, the
Mhm.
people that were in power, they gave Jeffrey Epstein a giant fucking plea deal and fucked over all the victims.
Yep.
And then it came out during Me Too again. Because like no one really know about it or talked about it, but then 2015 Me Too happened, and they were like, "Oh, by the way, this guy was like letting all these powerful people fuck minors, never suffered any real consequences." So they trialed him. He suicided himself in jail, and then they put her in trial after that. But she was going to suffer 0 consequences, even though they knew she did all that shit. But people were like, "Hey, you got to fucking step up here," and they actually like put her in jail.
Dude.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
crazy,
Okay.
man.
See, this is why I need to watch the news. I
It's
get
so
all my
fun.
news from TikTok, dude. This is ridiculous.
I'm just saying, dude. That's crazy, man. That's fucking crazy. It's amazing what you can do with money.
Yeah, he said
Just-
All right, who has a
$300,000,
Ghislaine
3
at
million
Maxwell
right now.
Deadpool? I get January 1st. What do you got? We're gonna do a Deadpool for Ghislaine.
I think she'll be back at it in a couple years.
Giselle, Jessamine.
She's probably already turning
Giselle?
tricks in that jail, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. Jelaine's running shit right now.
Bro, she's Ray Liotta from Goodfellas, man.
For real, dude. She's like, give me your cornbread, bitch. It's like, she's running shit. She's not fucking around.
We call her
not
Cell the
fucking
fucking
Goodfellas,
Maxwell Island and
I don't
shit.
remember any.
She's like, give me your
I don't
blanket. You already have
remember
one.
any
Well, I want another
prostituting
one.
in jail.
What happened, brother?
I've seen Goodfellas. I don't remember Ray Liotta's character being like an underground pimp in jail or something.
Well, then you haven't seen the bonus features.
Apparently not.
DVD, man.
Get that
Those are
DVD,
the
bro.
deleted scenes right there.
I guess
Oh, man.
Could you imagine Ray Liotta pulling that shit?
Hey, he's dead now.
Like-
Don't talk about him that way.
All
I know,
my life, I
I
wanted to
love
be a
that guy.
pimp.
Rest in peace, Ray Liotta.
yeah,
Dude, he made like a shit
legend.
ton of fucking movies before he died,
He
bro.
did.
There's Cocaine
did.
Bear. There's another movie that's coming out, and there's another movie that's coming out in 2025, man.
And
Ray Liotta's a
Hubie.
fucking legend, dude.
Yeah, he did. That Hubie Halloween with the Adam Sandler movie. He was
Right.
the dickhead in that movie. That rich dude.
Mhm.
Yeah, man, he did a lot of movies before he died.
He's in the Marvel. He's in the Marvel show. He's gonna be in a Marvel show post mortem, man.
Yeah, he came to my
dude,
house.
He was
I'm kidding.
doing it all, man. It was actually at the same time he was actually doing Cocaine Bear. He was at a lot, and the fucking studio was like, "Hey, come over here on the fucking Marvel lot. We got you. We're gonna put you in a fucking show." Like, what the fuck, dude? Are you kidding me?
Damn.
Like, he's
See
dead.
Cocaine Bear?
Is
I
it
see
good?
Cocaine Bear.
It
It's
Was
really
Cocaine
good.
Bear good?
I love Cocaine Bear. It was fucking funny, dude.
How
That's-
high do you have to be for it to be good?
About
You know
4
what?
lines.
I give it about 3 blunts.
Wow,
Three
that's
months.
too
You
many
know what?
blunts for a movie. I
It's a
mean,
big
one should
blunder.
do it.
It was pretty good.
Nice.
I can't even smoke. I take like one hit these days and cry in the
Pussy.
corner.
I'm leaving.
Right.
Oh,
That's
man, yeah, but,
disappointing.
yeah. Ray Liotta's a fucking
Hold on, Jack.
dope, man.
Jack, you smoke weed?
I did from 13 until 4 months ago. It was
4 months
fucking
ago?
Weird.
Oh my gosh, what epiphany did you have in life?
I got myocarditis from the booster shot, and a lot of people don't like. That's not a joke. A lot of people don't like when I say that, but yeah, I got myocarditis from the booster shot.
Like the irregular heartbeats?
And
Dude,
beatles.
I have that too, man. Like every now and then, like I have to take a deep breath because I feel like a little flutter.
And you got the COVID. You get the COVID shots.
Yes, dude.
Yep.
I hate-
Welcome to the club.
No, so start using I maybe you saw it, DuckDuckGo app. It's basically like it's a browser, but they don't hide articles from you. And I saw Joe Rogan talking about how when he saw about the side effects to the vaccines, he tried finding it on Google because he heard about a guy having heart problems after his second dose. So he was like, you know what? I want to read about that. So he Googled that specific story, found it on Google. They fucking washed it. And then he went to DuckDuckGo, he typed it in, and he found it right away.
Oh yeah, they're censoring everything, dude. There's
Yeah,
no
dude,
things.
fuck Google, man. Yeah, so
Hey,
guys, if you want like legit information without being like told what you can't see, I highly recommend you download the app DuckDuckGo. I'm not being paid by it. It's legit. I love it.
Huh.
Yeah, DuckDuckGo is the shit. It's a browser that doesn't people to track you, and and the app itself doesn't track you. It just prevents others from watching what you're doing.
So you're watching
Great.
a whole lot of porn on that DuckDuckGo.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, my wife is gonna find out
Conservative
shit.
porn,
Yeah,
What
my
do you
wife.
think about? I know we're going to talk about Ghislaine and people in society that have been shunned. You wanted to talk about Will Smith. I don't know why anybody wants to talk about.
Dude,
Will Smith.
he's making
Oh.
he's slowly making a comeback. Like little by little, he's coming on pod.
How?
He
Give me an example.
He's never really
So he-
left though, but
he-
Tiger. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, when I mean left, I mean like he went in the shadows for a while after he did what he did. Like everybody thought, okay, Will Smith, they're not gonna fuck with him after this. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I didn't hear anything about him forever. Like for a while, I didn't hear anything. And then he did this one movie on Amazon Prime. It's like and then he went on Trevor Noah's podcast, apologizing. Like it's like little by little, he's coming back up. You know what I mean? Like Hollywood's like.
He had a movie in the can that's supposed to a slave movie. That's
the one I was talking about. That's the one I was talking about. Yeah.
Did it come out already?
Yeah, it's already out. It's already out.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a big blockbuster. I guess that
again. That's what I'm saying. Like
back.
Little by little, yeah, little by little, he's making a reappearance. He's hopping on podcasts. He's doing movies again. You know what I mean? Like he's slowly trying to make his like public appearance after like shit. But he's going like on a fucking apology tour. Like he's just talking about it. He's just talking about it. Like I know, you know,
one of those things from Men in Black and could just make everyone forget.
You wish. Never happened.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Like his movie is not on the theater anymore. But like, remember how we back in the day, if an actor was in like a movie and the movie didn't reach theater, it was like straight to video. Now it's just like, oh shit, straight to streaming now. You know?
Yeah.
That's what's crazy about it. Like it's still a good movie. And plus, I heard you're getting a lot more money from the streams than you are in the fucking actual movie theaters, man.
Yeah.
That's why there's a whole writer's strike right now.
Not the writers, though. I was about to say.
I was
gonna say writer's strike.
They ain't getting nothing.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
You know what? I always thought about something like I was just wondering to myself. I was like, you know what? I want to be a good writer, but I was kind of scared. I'm not motivated. But I just thought to myself, there's 5 son of a fucking bitchin' Sharknado movies, bro. Like we can do it, dude.
Yeah,
we can make a badass movie, bro.
A cult classic. You make a cult classic. That's what they say. What's fucking? Oh my gosh, dude. This always happens to me. I always space on their fucking name. But they my God, what the fuck? I'm like the director. My gosh, what the hell's wrong with me? I'm like spacing on his name.
Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino. Yes.
Okay.
I do. I like my mind went blank. I know, dude. My head went blank. But no, Quentin Tarantino said he goes, make the movie you want to see. That's it. If you want to make a movie, make the movie you want to see. He goes, it's gonna fucking be a pain in the ass. It's gonna suck. You really want to make a movie? Make the movie that you've always wanted to see.
Dude,
that's what you gotta do,
bro.
Dude, that's what Sharknado did. Some idiot was like, you know what? We need tornadoes and sharks, homie, and they did it.
You know what movie nobody ever wants to see, but they made anyway? White Men Can't Jump with Jack Harlow. What?
Oh
the
my
fuck?
God! That is so stupid. You saw it?
Of course, Texas Diablo. What the hell?
I was bored, and it was all right. It was cute.
Well, I saw the previews of him playing basketball, and I was just waiting for him to pass out. Like you can't play.
It was definitely California.
Not a cute movie. It's a brutal movie. Like, dude,
it is a brutal fucking movie. It's on Disney Plus, dude.
Like, it's a. And Woody Harrelson, you can't. Is that Woody Harrelson? I always get him confused with somebody.
Yeah, Woody Harrelson. Yeah,
Woody, right?
And Wesley
yeah,
yeah.
Woody Harrelson.
No, with Jack Harlow. Go fuck yourself.
I used to like Jack Harlow. Back in the day, I saw him when he was 18 at South by and was like,
he doesn't even rap. He just talks really smooth.
Well, his early stuff. Look his
I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was Little Dicky for the longest fucking time.
Oh my god!
He could rap. Dude,
Dicky could rap.
Are you watching Dave, the show?
I'm watching fucking Dave, bro.
Dude,
yes.
It is one of the best shows out there right now.
I need to check it out.
I'm on season 1 right now, and it's fucking dope, bro. It's dope so far.
He's not just a rapper. The dude could write comedy.
That and he's himself. Like, you talk about being like making the movie you want to see. Like, when you see an interview of him, the character he plays is exactly
him.
Like an insecure dude that talks way too much, is really fun, like in his head.
He talks about his penis, and I thought it was fake. It's actually real. He has 2 holes in his penis.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he talks about it. He's like, everything I say about my
subscribe to his OnlyFans.
Yay! Yeah. Hey. No, he said that it's called hypospadias or something like that. Hypospadias. It's like basically you have 2 places where your pee or your ejaculate.
Don't look that up on Google, children.
Don't
look that up on Google.
Please
don't do it. Don't you do it.
But
use the
back home. Don't you look at it on Google, man. You hear me? You will fucking have nightmares, dude.
That's a recording that shoots
by a robot hand.
I know. I'm looking at the camera.
Have you ever done any like really bad self-deprecating jokes about your penis or anything like that? Or anything
Not yet.
Personal?
You know what, dude? I stopped. Okay, so in my comedy set, I have made it a habit not to do dick jokes because when I first made the decision to do comedy, I went to an open mic, and this dude went up, and he talked about his dick for 5 minutes, and then the next guy went up.
Oh, son of a
dude!
Yeah,
No, bro. It was
like
like 4 or 5. It was like 4 or 5 guys who went up. They all had dick jokes. Like, and like not all of them did the entire 5 on dick jokes, but there was a couple of them that's all they had.
a couple did
Wasn't the
3.
penis monologue.
Yeah, it was basically a penis monologue.
A penis monologue.
And like, and think about it, like, so,
do any
so
like real
No, go ahead.
self-deprecating shit?
Well, not anything. Honestly, when I do self-deprecating, they usually work. Like I had this one joke where I was like, yeah, I got an average dick. I won't wreck it, but I'll leave it the way I found it.
okay,
That's a good one.
that's good.
Nice.
No, I I tried not. I think the only dick joke I ever did, I think it was during an open mic. Like I think somebody they were talking about their dick and they were bragging about them bragging about it. So when I went up, I was like, the first thing I said was, I was like, I'm not gonna talk about my penis. And I paused and I was like, because it's big. And I just kept it going. I just tagged it and I just kept on going. But like, yeah, I can't do it, dude. It's just, I feel like it's low hanging fruit and it's just boring. For me, dick jokes are boring.
Low hanging fruit.
Low hanging balls. Just low hanging balls, you guys.
I fucking love that shit.
Dick jokes are low hanging fruit.
Dick jokes are very low hanging fruit, man.
Yeah, but no,
So-
I like to be more
Speaking
creative.
of low hanging fruit, so you really do think Will Smith's coming back?
No, I don't know,
No
dude.
way.
I don't know. That dude's
What's
probably
funny
hung
is
though.
People hate his wife so fucking
Oh,
much.
as a married man, I hate her. As a married man, I fucking hate her. She treats like, dude, just hearing her talk about her husband, it pisses me. Sorry, I'm getting like emotional. Just hearing her talk about her husband pisses me the fuck off.
Here goes
Like,
the murder show.
Dude, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm watching Murdering Your Wife after this. Yeah, but
My
no, dude.
thing is, why would you want to fucking broadcast that on a podcast? Because that's what the Red Table Talk is. It's just a podcast. But you're not Oprah. Keep that shit behind closed doors, ladies.
Dude,
Damn it.
my-
she talked about fucking other dudes, right?
Yeah, dude. And she had Will Smith there. The audacity. I wouldn't have stayed in that theater.
Dude, it's not even. Dude, it's before. It was even before that. Like they would talk, and she would talk about her husband, like her marriage, when Will Smith wasn't there, and the way she would talk about it, I don't get. You know, man, it's more of him. It's like, dude, how fucking stupid are you to put up with that shit for so long?
Yeah, even
You know
his
what I
kids
mean?
got brainwashed because I think his daughter went up to him and she's like, "Oh, I really do wish." Like she wrote down, she was like, "I really do wish Tupac was my dad." I was like, "What the fuck?" dude?
That's fucking crazy.
Dude.
And she talks about it. She like when they were dating, she basically. And this is what I say. I think Will Smith is like when it comes to women. Like there's some men who are like this. Like I've met men like this. Like they're just bitches. Like they don't know how to put their foot down. They don't know how to be a man. They let their wife walk all over them. They don't know how to give and take. They don't know how to like even things out. So they just like
Cuck.
But it is, dude. It is like she fucking bulldozed him. Like she bulldozed everything. He like check it out. Here, example. I'm gonna give you an example. On her birthday, you probably heard about this shit. On her fucking birthday, she was being the.
Oh shit, he just got canceled.
Will Smith came up and beat the shit out of him.
Will Smith said
Keep
the
your
beard
wife out your fucking mouth.
He gonna come back with alopecia.
All right, I'm gonna jump in for Tiger.
Bro, I'm just so glad. I'm so glad I was recording you doing that shit.
Did Will Smith slap you?
What the hell?
Did you just get
Did
slapped?
something happen? Okay, hold on. You left off with on her birthday, and then you just.
Oh, shit. For real? I'm good. Okay. Let's repeat this shit. Long story short, he throws a party for her. She gets mad because he was trying to show her how much he loved her, and he invited all these people. After the party, she went up to him and said, "You should be embarrassed for what you did." What? I was like,
She threw
"Fuck
a
you."
party.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Because she didn't like surprise parties or something like
No,
that.
Like,
dude,
the
it
relationship.
was like because he went out of the way to do something nice for his fucking wife, and she was just like, the fact that you threw me a party and you did all this shows me that you don't know what's wrong. And he was like, You were fucking sad. You weren't talking. You were going through a rough time. I just wanted to do something nice for you. And she totally bitched him out because of it. Like she flipped it. Like she found a way to make it about him being like using his status to throw this party. And I was like,
he's gonna hug you.
Who hurt you? Who hurt you, bro? Are you okay? Who hurt you, dog? Who hurt you, bro?
yeah,
Dude, the passion that Tiger had, dude, like, Danny fucking did
long story
something
short,
nice.
don't marry Jada Pickett. Fuck her. That's all I'm saying. Long story short, stay away from Jada Pickett.
Well, it's one thing to like have a relationship and have problems. The issue is that we know all these. Like, okay, say they're cheating on each other. Well, that's fine. If you want the marriage to work, you don't like go on a fucking interview and like, yeah, I was fucking a guy and it was great, and Will's just sitting there,
right, babe?
With that dumbass look on his face. It's like, you don't like you talk about that at home or something.
Could you imagine? So I cheated on my husband. Oh, remember, babe? That's so fucked up.
Jesus Christ.
That's so fucked up. They're like reminiscing on how they ruined each other's lives. That's horrible.
That's bullshit, dude. Well, I mean, Jada kind of got one up on her. Will got one up on Jada because he actually slept with Margot Robbie, right? I mean, that's a win.
I don't think he did.
I think they
talk about it like it was like a hall pass, like he asked for permission or something like that.
Legally, he allegedly. Everything we're saying tonight is alleged. He allegedly slept with
Margot Robbie.
She's my hall pass though. So I mean, that counts, right?
Scarlett Johansson over here.
He allegedly clapped those cheeks. All right, that was alleged. All right, he doth clap them cheeks. I believe that 100% because he's Will Smith, bro. He's Wild Wild West, bro.
No, but he's Fresh Prince first.
Who's your hall pass, Drew? Or your one girl? Your one egg.
I'm not okay. But one, I'm single, bro.
He's like they're all in the hall.
He's like my blow up doll called Samantha.
Bro, fucking Texas Diablo was like, no, you got the whole. Oh,
The whole hall. As soon as you walk by, they're all passing.
I fucking hate you, bro.
Okay, let me rephrase.
Let's start winding it down, Jack.
If you could make one celebrity appear in your room after you take your headset off, who would it be? That's a better one.
Kim Kardashian, because once I get her pregnant, that's it. That's my meal ticket.
Scarlett Johansson.
Who was that?
Black Widow.
No, that did they did a joke with Oprah. He was.
Me.
No, not you feeding.
Oh, Dane Cook.
Oh,
no,
but never mind.
No. Dave Chappelle. He had a whole skit where he fucked Oprah to get her.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good one. Fuck you, Stedman.
Wait, you would fuck Oprah, King? Nothing?
No, I'm with him. Scarlett.
Oh.
I would 300,000 a year. We talked about it earlier. If I could get 300K a year, I'd be with Oprah.
Bro, dude,
actually, I changed my hall pass. Martha Stewart. Sorry, Martha Stewart.
I got a better one for 300K. Kathy Bates.
But she'd be
You got some demented shit.
That's the same one that did the movie.
Yeah, like Stephen King.
I couldn't. I'd have to close my eyes the whole time.
He's gonna get that misery pussy. Hell yeah, bro. Fine, dude.
Betty White. Boom.
She's dead, dude.
She's dead.
She's dead.
Bring that dead corpse over here.
He's like Rick and Mortis makes that pussy tighter.
Keep him away from the morgue.
For real. I got fired from my hospital job.
If you know Tiger, you know how funny that fucking joke is.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
all right, guys.
Tiger, how much?
It's about that time.
Couches cost.
What?
A sectional?
They're from Renner Center.
Oh my god!
We ain't gonna answer the door, Texas Diablo. What are you talking
You're
about?
not answering the door.
I ain't answered the phone for shit, dude. You know what?
Talk about it, but do we have an asshole of the month? Anybody got an asshole?
Oh, before we go, guys.
Hot Pocket.
You know what? Let's do this, guys. All right. I'm gonna call on somebody, and I want you to tell me who you think. It could be anybody famous. who is the asshole of the month? Do you think who would you call the asshole of the month?
Show hand if you got an answer.
If you have an answer, raise your hand. Texas Diablo, what's up?
Tina Turner. Nobody told her to die.
Talk about that.
But you know what? I can understand.
She's rolling.
It's a compliment.
Rolling in her grave.
Go to heaven. You could have stayed your ass right here. She was moving too fast. Moving too damn fast. You should have slowed down.
Rolling in her grave.
I was you gonna say that. She rolled her ass to her grave.
And what's funny is none of us know any other Tina Turner songs to make any jokes about.
Yeah, that's all I got.
I know another verse. Yeah. Looking for death in the city.
Does anybody else have an asshole of the month that you have in mind? No, nobody.
Florida.
I mean,
Florida.
Yeah, that's the whole state.
He condemned the whole state.
Ron DeSantis.
God, what a fuck.
He likes weed though, man. He's cool.
No, I say Hot Pocket guy. Hot Pocket guy. Y'all guys know who Hot Pocket guy is?
Hot Pocket guy. Let's talk about Hot Pocket guy, man. Who had the story? You or Tiger?
That was Jack.
Through this one.
You actually, right?
If you guys did not know, America is famous for its amazing food, such as things like Hot Pockets, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And this guy came home and he had a roommate, and his roommate ate the last Hot Pocket, so he fucking shot him.
Blasphemy.
That's reasonable.
Yeah, he shot him over a Hot Pocket.
My question is, what other step is there?
Hot Pocket in prison.
Especially if that was the last of the food stamps too.
Oh yeah! If it was the last Hot Pocket, I'd be pissed.
Well, and I just buy him 10 more, and then he just die from the Hot Pockets, right?
There you go. True.
Dude, let a motherfucker touch my Oreos.
Have you had a Hot Pocket?
It's been a while. I don't eat that anymore, but I miss it.
Drew, have you had a Hot Pocket recently?
You know what? I'm making some good money, decent money. When I was a security guard, I was like, okay, fuck, my Hot Pockets are sacred. I'm like, I'm good now. I'm okay.
I ate one recently, and it just tasted fake. It tasted so and it was the pepperoni. It was the good one. You know, it wasn't like the jam and cheese, any of that bullshit. It was just the OG, like pepperoni and sauce. And the bread tasted so fucking. It tasted like weirder than like Subway bread. You know, Subway has that like taste.
Mm-hmm.
It tasted.
It gets hard. The longer you keep it in there, the bread gets fucking hard.
Oh, I thought you were talking about something else there. I was thinking.
Sounds like commercial.
I know, right? When I eat Hot Pockets, I get hard.
Fuck a body snack commercial. What the fuck?
It gets so hard.
That dude's showing his age. What the hell's monostat, dude? That's another disease I gotta look out for, my dude. Sam.
I had a weird. Y'all ever lived with roommates that were weird as like random people, not like your friends?
Oh no.
No.
Dude, I got a roommate off Craigslist one time.
Oh god.
And I should have known when I was talking to him on the phone. He was like, "God, I just got to get out of here. Like everyone's an asshole." And usually, if everyone's an asshole, you're the asshole. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I tried so hard to include him with my friends and invite him out, and he never would come out. And one night, I forgot my wallet, and I ran back in, and he was sitting in the dark, crying in the corner.
Oh,
was it?
And it was just like, I was like, "You can come with us." And he's like, no, it's fine. He hated himself so much that he couldn't say yes. It was the fucking weirdest. I felt so sorry for him.
Yeah, bro. And then the next week I moved out, man, because that was bullshit, man. You should have included me in the damn plan. Messed up, bro.
I was about to say, then I shot him because he ate my Hot Pocket. But
that's amazing. The last, I've had a roommate that's horrible. She's my wife.
And back to the couch you
Apparently
go.
you've never
she's staring daggers at me right now.
I would say she cares, but there's no way she watches this shit.
Oh no, she doesn't. Yeah, I just heard her say "fuck you" from downstairs. Yeah, I was kind of hoping y'all. I was kind of hoping y'all were gonna hear it.
Cool. Y'all want to plug any shows or anything?
Oh yeah. Go ahead, Tiger.
I have Rebecca Creek on July 3rd, and I can't remember off the top. I have a couple next month and in the month after, but my next one coming up is Rebecca Creek, July 3rd. I'm opening up for Cleto Rodriguez.
Nice. Drew, what you got on the calendar?
So the 27th, I'm actually going to be at Upstage Comedy Lounge, and June 6th, I'll be actually with. June 6th, I'll be at Upstage 2 opening up for Flo Hernandez.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, nice.
I got Mama Merlot's Speakeasy in New Braunfels, and then I got my regular shows that I'm doing. I'm doing a Memorial Day show at Nate's. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Dope.
But that's all I got. I was going to ask one thing. Texas Diablo, are
Nice.
you in Texas?
Yeah, I'm from Austin. Pretty big performer in Austin too. So it's actually kind
Nice.
of good to see you guys and kind of like you're hybrid in here because I do kind of a hybrid shows inside of here now. So this is
Hell yeah, dude.
Are you a
Hell
comic?
yeah, man.
Comic, comedian, host, and then stage theater as well. I performed on the Paramount since
Nice.
14 and the stage theater when it was
Dude,
reestablished.
DM me on Facebook, man. Maybe we can do a show together.
Yeah, same here, man. Let me know,
Yeah,
man. Don't be a
yeah,
stranger,
yeah.
man.
I got you.
Booking shows all
And also, guys,
Oh, yeah.
we're gonna be we're spreading on social media, man, because we might put this show on Spotify as well. We're gonna be releasing episodes pretty regularly, so follow us on YouTube. And I know Jack said he has a Discord up, right? So that's gonna be live.
Well,
that's live right
the
now.
Unknown Theater itself, they got comedy shows on. They got a amateur show Monday. They got a regular stand-up show Thursday. Follow them on Discord for all the things they do. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot more active than a normal Discord. I will say everyone in there is pretty
Nice.
engaged. I see King Nothing and a couple.
I love
people
King
from around
Nothing.
here jumping.
King Nothing's
my-
awesome, man.
King Nothing, you're my VR best friend. You know that?
I'm here for you.
I love you, man.
It's a way to track shows, and then we're doing this every second Wednesday. We're all booking shows, so we can't do. Right now we can't do it every week, just because it's like we'd have to be giving up stand-up gigs to do it every week. So
Yeah.
we're just so popular. We can only see us. But come back in 2 weeks, and we'll be tearing it up again, doing another episode.
Awesome.
Fucking hey, guys. Thank y'all for
Hey,
coming
man.
out. Y'all been great.
We'll go hit the
We
music.
love y'all, man. Keep blazing, stay amazing, man. We are the Texas 3.
All right. Appreciate you guys.
All right.
So, hey, Texas, you said you're a comedian?
Comedian, I do hosting and then also stage theater as well. Yep.
Okay, so is this your first time at the Unknown Theater?
Like here?
Yeah.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Oh, okay. Can I show you some of the posters out in Jay's Lounge real quick? Some of the shows we do during the week?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Hi, X's. Hey, B. X's is watching.
Sorry, I'm engaged in like this crazy text battle here.
Oh, jeez.
Hi,
Exes is
Exes.
watching.
Hello. What's up? You crazy creeper. Quit watching, you weirdo. Creeper, creeper.
You gotta start dressing up the alien like X's.
Hey, guys. Do I still look dark? King Nothing, do
Yeah,
I
you
look
do.
dark?
Yeah.
Right?
You're just a shade.
So they just
darker
looked at
than
me
you were
back there,
before.
and I'm basically white back there. Look at Nick. Jack, come look at me in the
you
back.
look tanner too. It must be the lighting here.
What up, player?
Yeah, I got my
Okay,
face
never
on.
mind.
We need lighting. Yeah, you're dark too.
All right. Hey, who's gonna come and hang out with us at the lounge? Because I'm ready to smoke.
Oh,
All right,
forgot
I gotta
to say
bounce,
the
you guys. I'll
smoker
see y'all.
lounge. Later, Tiger.
Love you guys. Peace.
Peace and chicken grease.
Sorry, I'm so freaking busy.
Great having you.
Gets right into the blue one.
That is the one to pick. You know, we gotta get Emmy to put the Discord like on a sign here.
Yeah. Yeah, we would need to have a sign that says Medibles too, because that's funny for people to see when they come in and look at them right over here.
Why am I floating to the ceiling?
because you had a blue
You had the
one.
blue.
You had the
medible.
blue.
Oh.
Here's
You'll come back
smoke-
down soon enough.
Yeah,
Lord.
Smoking Jay's
My
Lounge.
personal favorite is the mushroom.
Come up here, have some medibles.
Mm-hmm.
I always tell people this: take a blue medible real quick.
All right, let me take the blue.
Okay, I'll join you.
Okay, now
Yeah.
pound down some
The
drinks
void.
real quick. Pound down all three.
Bye, Cliff.
Feels like a.
Now just yep, it's gonna up.
I was gonna say it feels like initiation. I said, why am I moving? Why am
And just wait, the
I?
drinks are
Oh,
the
the
last-
last kicking in for you.
Yeah, the last
got
time I've
messed.
been this
No,
high.
I want that. I want that.
Oh.
and that. How do you light the lighter?
Here. Okay.
hit the B button.
The B button. Yeah.
Kicking A show,
the
guys.
red
Kicking
bit goes in
A.
your mouth to flip it around. Actually, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know why. That's the case.
I see a mushroom.
Okay, I'll join you. We'll be heading off in just a few more seconds, and I'll see you in True.
Hey, what's up? Hey, how'd you enjoy the show?
Oh, I really enjoyed it. Thanks.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
glad. So, did you try any medibles?
Oh, yes, I did.
You tried
There's
mushroom
a-
yet?
There's a
the
smiley
one I hit in my
face on
pen.
my
I said, but that's a good amount.
nice.
Did you try a medible? I mean, the mushroom yet?
I have not.
Go ahead,
let me
do
have
it.
one.
It's great.
What?
oh,
Okay,
yeah.
put it in your mouth and let go. Yeah, just okay.
You guys killing me there.
All right.
Oh, it's like
Nice.
We'll see you in 1 minute.
Killing me there. I was like,
Okay.
It's coming. Well,
oh, I'm sorry.
I saw update. I thought the update today, and I was like, these guys are gonna get fucked over by that update. And you did. I should have warned you.
Oh, that update was a mess. It took forever. It kept canceling
What?
out
That's
while I was trying to
wonderful.
download it.
I'm
I
gonna
was
bookmark favorite this
this
place.
is
This is awesome.
I had 5
and
minutes.
Brit, you know,
Really
Brit, that's what I was saying. I think I was telling you at the beginning of the show. People just come in here and they hang out, and I mean, different times I'll come in here and it's just, you know, the place is jumping with people. So
Nice. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah. She even made all kinds of different other worlds. This
Wow.
link to her World
Yeah.
Hub. So
Doors open. at
That's
10.
really
Well,
cool.
usually
Oh, they
their
open
doors
Yeah.
open, typically. And,
we should be
Cool.
more clear about that. I'm
Nice.
sorry.
Oh, no worries. I just didn't.
Don't you have like 30 minutes of material though?
I saved that shit. I actually, Doobie One's gonna do an hour-long set in June for his 40th birthday. I'll be hosting that. That'll be fun.
Well, he's got like 5
Wow.
minute songs too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's he's gonna do a few songs, I imagine. That whole thing. It's gonna be fun. It'll be a good time.
Does this sword do anything? Or is it
Everybody's
just-
Not
eyes
in
are
here, no.
glowing now.
I know. It's like I was looking at it while I was looking around. I was like, everybody's eyes like gleaming.
Don't take this the
I
wrong
see
way, but I'm gonna look
sparkles all the
deeply
way
into your
from
eyes.
there.
Where are you
Like
to get the
it's
sunglasses?
crazy. The shaders
There
that
you
they
go.
use ridiculous.
Oh, you look like
glasses.
Batman or
and-
Are
Robin.
those? There. Okay. Thank you. I knew they were. Okay. I was like, no. I was like,
Oh no, you gotta see
I
it.
know glasses in the metaverse. What the hell are these?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ray Charles. Put them back on.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you look like Batman with them on. You have like a domino mask.
Old fashioned show. That was nice. Yeah, you can't get thrown. Oh, they just
Here. There.
How do you decide? Oh, nice. That is creepy. I look like the raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy. How do you decide what items float and what items bounce? Like I noticed the coffee cup. I can throw the coffee cup, but I can't throw the
Yeah.
knife.
It's literally for any object in the horizon, you can set whether gravity's on or off. You can set its amount of gravity. Yeah.
Hence why the
So
chair
that
could be
has
thrown.
no gravity.
But the
I want to be able to
not.
throw it at people.
I'm sure you do. It would be
Yeah.
throw a sword at somebody. Yeah.
So that was a bit of a dark edition of Texas
Pocket
3
theme
tonight.
song in my head.
No, it was great. I loved it. Definitely
that one?
my
Yeah.
humorous value. It's just hard not to laugh and to speak out against it. It was great. It was perfect.
Your skin tone slider in here.
Yeah,
It's got to be the lighting on the stage.
Yeah, maybe just need to update.
Ooh.
Well, that's cool. Nice. So flames.
You said you do Tom.
Oh.
I mean, they
Oh
do
yeah,
Thursday.
and I've been in the metaverse for
Here,
a
have a
long
joint.
time.
What? Thank you.
And you've never
Yeah,
been to the
not
Unreal?
jump.
Oh, jeez. This
Not
is the
jump?
guy I talked to.
Yep.
Oh, that's
They
awesome.
do
It just
comics
lowers your
every
gravity.
Thursday.
That's
Monday
so
is
cool.
Pro-Am.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
And
and I got to
there's
speak
5
about
meditables
it
up there.
and
They all
stuff
do
and
something
everything
different.
with the crew and everything. I
You
got to
try
talk
anything?
about it,
Nice. I'll-
but yeah,
I'll
do
check
not
it
have my
out.
own basis,
Okay,
my own
yeah.
little fan group
Try
and
the
stuff
blue
and
medable
everything
first.
inside of here and outside of
The
here.
blue?
Um,
Okay.
So it was fun. When I tell you,
This is-
Okay, now
I
hurry up and
thoroughly
take
enjoyed
pound
it
down
'cause
3
the
drinks. All
comedic
3.
Pound down
points were,
3
like,
drinks.
on
Yeah,
par to like my humor. Oh,
Okay.
I was dying laughing.
Where do
I
you
thought it was
perform?
great.
Gotcha.
Okay, now just
Oh, everywhere.
okay.
For
You're,
one, I'm the
Oh.
so I'm a part of
Yeah.
Medicaid,
it's
so
now the joints are
I'm the
kicking
reason
in.
why we got
Whoa.
monetized, me and See Me Bro.
This is trippy.
Just a variation of a lot of
What the
people. I
hell?
know Mike the Guru
Whoa.
was one of the ones that helped build me my first.
I
podcast
don't know
inside
about
of
that.
here. Just a lot of
yeah.
creators. I can't name them all because going
That's
down the goddamn
crazy.
list,
That's
but
awesome.
yeah, and I
Oh,
left for a
I'm
couple
still
'cause
shaking.
I do things outside
still-
in the world, whole influence,
still shaking.
and all that stuff.
That's
but coming
sick.
back, it has been
That's
I
cool.
just re-signed all my
Yeah, all
contracts,
5 of
so
them do something different.
it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. And then being
Oh,
from
my
Texas,
headset power is
being
low.
from Austin, I
Boo.
think that even made it a little bit
I need to
better
get one of
because I'm
those
from Austin,
battery
so I was
packs.
like,
You got
oh,
all the San Antonio stuff. So the Tiger and Drew, they're based out of San Antonio. I live in San Marcos. I grew up in Austin, but I moved over here. a
I
couple years ago.
figured, and that's why I threw out the Big Red, because I remember HEB selling the barbacoa and Big Red in the morning.
fuck
At the and I was like, I absolutely love this. I said, this is great. But yeah, in Austin, I've performed everywhere in Austin. Went to fine arts school there, and then just performed every stage theater in Austin, basically.
Very nice.
And now I
try to
ain't
avoid
shit.
Texas.
Trying to work in tech. Over here, like floating on life, but it works out well. So
King Nothing, you should come to like Central Texas.
I've been
Texas is
to
nice.
San Antonio, but only seen it for half a day.
oh my God, let me guess, you're in.
I've been to
Forbidden
Wichita
Land?
Falls and lived there for 3 months, 4
Well, that-
months.
I'm sorry for that.
And then I travel to Waco at least once every year to 2 years.
I knew it. He's from Dallas. Gross.
No.
Oh, I was gonna
I only
say.
go down to Waco in like November because I can't stand the heat.
Where are you?
Oh, got you.
I'm
I
in
was like,
Pennsylvania.
where is it hotter? in
Oh,
November? I'm
okay. I was gonna say. I was like.
Nope, I travel down
Well,
that
where
way.
the hell are you? Shit.
It was funny as hell because I went down there and you guys got like a rainstorm or something came through, and all these people are in like big heavy like winter coats and bundled up with their hoodies and stuff, and I'm standing out there like, it's 75 degrees. It's nice out right now.
Dude,
We're
just so you know,
cold.
it's 90 here this week, and kids are still in hoodies, so they're
Yeah,
borderline.
my kids do that.
No
It's
way.
like I'll be
It's-
roasting to death and they'll be in hoodies.
It's 80 out right now today for us, and I was like, nope, I'm staying inside.
Yeah.
Well, next
Yeah,
time you
same
come to Waco, you should come to Austin and San Marcos and go float
I was
the
thinking
river
about the next time I go
and
down
hang
there.
out, dude. And then not to mention the amount of comedy you can see is fucking absurd right now.
I mean, you guys are closer to me than would be closer than Crow is. He's on the opposite side of the state from me.
Yep. Over by Pittsburgh.
Are y'all in the United States? Are y'all in
Yeah,
Canada?
I'm in PA, or we're in PA. I'm on the Philly side.
I'm on the good side.
Okay, just because whether we win or lose, we tear the city apart doesn't mean anything.
I eat horse shit sometimes too, just for fun.
But if you want to see the Texas 3 perform stand up, maybe you can come back on June 15th on a Thursday. And it's going to be a pure stand
Yeah,
up.
we're we do our actual acts.
That's gonna
Yeah.
be great to see you. I mean, we see you often, but to see
I
all
mean,
three
like,
of you.
look, the fact is, you guys are like, oh, we have all these shows booked. Like, maybe you're full of shit. I don't know. I mean, you performed. But Tiger and Drew, I don't know if they're even stand-up comics with, considering they never performed on our stage. How can I be sure? Only you have, Jack. So this will be nice proof. you
Yeah.
know?
So
I'm
here's the
carrying this
issue.
whole thing.
They're booked a lot, but I'm funnier. No, I'm just kidding. But Drew, so it's funny, Tiger, a lot of his stuff, in case you can't tell from the podcast, he talks about his wife and his kids a lot and his stuff. Drew is just a showman, dude. He's kind of like Chris Farley. Like, he's a big dude. He's like acting stuff out, leaning on the stool. So some of it will translate to VR just because his personality's so big, but a lot of it, it's like he's so funny in person, and he sounds kind of cheesy. Like he's cheesy. He's so much. He's like genuinely that nice. A lot of comics you meet are like kind of fun, but then they just are miserable and talk shit. He's genuinely like a positive, nice guy all the time, and it's just like, man, not a lot
That'd
of
be
them.
interesting to hear.
Description of a stand-up comedian.
No.
Like the translation of some, like, do you curb your jokes for VR, or do you make like, do you, if you do a lot of VR, like you do a lot of VR, do you ever go on stage and be like, oh, I got to do the joke this way because I'm live versus this way because I'm in VR?
So VR comedy, if there is an audience, it's easier than stand up because it's really hard to hate an avatar. And a lot of shitty mics or shitty free shows, people are literally just looking for a reason to hate you. That's one of the reasons stand-up is so hard, is because they're looking at it and they're like, I don't care about this guy. Why should I care about you? In VR, just because you're there and you're amplified, people automatically care about you. So like, I can crush in VR with every single joke. A lot of the jokes I do in VR, it's not that they don't translate. They translate in front of a real, like, paid audience. But if I'm at a mic with the comics, I'm getting nothing from my one dick joke that in front of VR, you know, I get everyone in the whole room laugh. So it's not that I tailor it to VR, but I do more new stuff in VR so that I can say it one time. And then so when I'm going on stage, like I did a mic before this that was so shitty. It was in a CBD shop, and I did it to 2 people. So the comics in the back, and then there were 2 people that I like performed.
Oh my jeez.
Yeah. The show. So I was like, that didn't really help me, but you know, being in front of 10 people in VR where they're laughing at my jokes, it's like, okay, I can work.
Well, it's like we were talking some time ago, Jack, and I was just talking to Rodney, same kind of experience last week. He was at a Physical World show, and he's like, how many people are at the theater right now? I'm like, 43. He's like, 21 where I am right now. Okay, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Is there like an effect of the how do I put it? Like, nobody looks bad in VR.
That's what I'm saying. It's really hard to hate. It's hard. No one, like, none of your avatars do I look at. They make them friendly. So it's like they just. But I'm
fucking tired.
In Texas. I'm a white dude I'm a bit chubby. I'm not super fat, but I'm chubby and I have glasses and I have a beard and I just look like everyone else. So when I get up and I start telling jokes about school shooters, everyone's like, I don't want to hear it from this fucking guy. Like, who's this guy to have anything to say? Where I think in VR, it just smooths past that. If they're there to see you, they're there to see you.
Yeah.
But like
Okay.
finding your voice and your personality on stage, that's been the hardest part for me because I'm not naturally likable. So I'm trying to figure out like what will make the audience like me.
Like that. You're like, I'm not sure they're gonna like me. I should talk about school shootings. That'll ingratiate.
Dude, those are my best jokes, man. Honestly, like, because I'm not making fun of school shootings. It's like I have this tag to the one about like French people think Texans and like they hate Texans. They all go bang bang shoot shoot, and it's like, oh, they've heard of our schools. But then my new tag on that joke is like, why do we even have full size flagpoles anymore? And it's been hitting so fucking hard because it's like I'm not saying anything about it. It's actually sad, but it's something about like the amount of tragedies we have is fucking.
I wonder if there's also the self-consciousness, like, I'm in my home. You guys, I don't really know you. I don't have to work with you. I don't have to talk to you.
Yeah.
So I can laugh at something that's, you know, dark humor or just a little bit below the belt because it's funny, but if I'm in a comedy club, like, everybody's looking at me, everybody, you know, even as an audience member.
The AC's making noise or some couples talking next. Like, there's so many distractions in real life that, like, you're not.
I was wondering where the hell
that
was coming from.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Interesting. Also, like, how rude can it seem coming out of the voice of a cartoon?
Yeah, it's just not gonna.
It's like, this cartoon's really offensive, and that's like, it makes it even just a little bit less, I guess, because cartoons are goofy naturally.
There are calculations to it though, because I had my original avatar dressed down, like more dumpy, how I would dress normally, and like there was something about that people didn't like, and I changed it to this, which is just something slightly more formal. And there's something about someone dressed up formal telling offensive jokes, as where like if they're just look like a slob, then it's like, oh, he's a fucking slob.
But that's
like,
a general comedy rule, no? That
yeah,
you can
100%.
get away with
Well, you
jokes
have
as
like
long as
like
you dress too
Doobie
well.
comes out. He's dressed as a character.
But his comedy is very silly, and
Uh-huh.
like his character matches what he does. I'm a joke. Mine's just straight jokes. Like if you watch me do 15 minutes, like there's very rarely like, oh, I'm doing this. I only have like 2 act out bits in my entire 15 minutes. So it's like for someone to just come out and say like fucked up joke after fucked up joke after fucked up joke, there's something about them looking nice and doing it. Like Anthony Jeselnik always looks nice. Like even Tosh.
It's funny as hell.
You guys do that during Joke Club, like tell like the comics maybe to do their avatar to fit their style. Like I'm thinking when you said that, it reminded me of I can't remember his name, the Get Her Done comic.
Ron White.
Larry.
No,
Larry.
the Cable Guy.
But his original stand-up, he was talked normal, straight dressed, but he got in
the Dan Whitney version. The Dan Whitney.
Yeah.
He did that character a few times, and people loved the character so much. He was like,
so
oh,
now
fuck.
he's that character.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, like you said.
Well, there's people that do that, like Fluffy Gabriel. Is it Gabriel Iglesias?
Yep.
Fluffy guy. He's there's a big rule in comedy: you're not supposed to wear shorts. And he was already being the silly, funny guy, and he was wearing shorts, and they're like, "Don't do that." And he's like, "Well, what if this is my brand? What if I am the guy that wears shorts?" And he never.
Yeah.
If you go back and look, his last 20 years, like he always has shorts. He always got a big
with a Hawaiian shirt.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's just who, and it matches him perfectly.
Interesting. You gotta change your style. You gotta come out like a crow.
Well, you didn't see my latest picture I did on Discord.
I have not. After 5 o'clock, it's family time, so I miss everything after that.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
wrong?
Excuse me, I have really bad heartburn tonight.
Why is there a rule against shorts?
Oh, the shorts. The rule?
Yeah, why is that?
It just doesn't seem professional. Like people
That's
want
why you wouldn't wear flip-flops.
When you're speaking in front of people, everyone in the crowd is thinking, why should I listen to this guy? And the more factors you can eliminate from them thinking that, the more likely they're going to go. I call it going along with me. So like, if I'm dressed up nice, I can't just come out and do offensive jokes. I have to do like some soft ones so that everyone trusts me, and now they're going along with me. If you're wearing shorts, they're literally thinking, why is that guy fucking wearing shorts? He's got some weird knees. And then you've lost him.
Yeah, there's in that chapter
That's a
that Art
shitty
of
crowd.
Stand-Up
That's what
Comedy,
that is. That's a.
there's a book that Rodney recommended called The Art of Stand-Up by Jay Sankey. Crow got that book too. There's a whole chapter on clothing and like on pants, on shirts, on ties, how nice they should be, how distracting the pattern should not be for that kind of reason. Like he's saying, if they're looking at some dumb pattern on your shirt or some like logo or whatever that's distracting them, that's not good.
Make sure,
Color
yeah,
matters.
you know what the background of the stage is going to be. You want to contrast with whatever the background is.
I
Sit
never
on a
thought it
floating
would
head.
go that deep. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
go.
It really
The-
does.
The guy even says in the book, he says he sometimes brings 2 different contrasting shirts when he goes out to a gig just to make sure he can contrast from the background.
Wow.
So he doesn't get lost in it like a floating weird head.
I roll with what I'm gonna wear, and then I roll with a backup shirt or something else, just in case I get there and I'm like, this would be better. And it
At
sounds
what
psycho.
point do you flip from like you have the
when
really
people are coming,
famous
I can
guys.
answer what you're saying. When people are coming to see you,
Yeah.
people aren't
How do
coming
you
to see
know
me.
when?
I have to prove to them that I'm someone to listen to. When people are coming to listen and see you, none of that shit matters anymore. That's why you become
Yeah.
a better stand-up comic. Is like, a lot of the bits that Louis C.K. does and Bill Burr does, if they were a nobody and walked into an open mic and did those exact same bits, they would get completely ignored. But people are
Wow.
there to see them tell a longer story or do so. So it's like, you fake it till you make it, and then once you make it, you have a whole different set of rules to play by.
It's a lot of work beforehand, and once you hit it, you're free ride as long as you keep your nose clean and your dick in your pants.
Well, and as long as you're performing stand up like 5-6 times a week and keeping your shit quick. And then if it stops you, it's they say it's not like riding a bike, because Dave Chappelle said in an interview with Joe Rogan, he's like, this shit ain't riding a bike. you have to, and that's why
Good luck to you
comic
two.
you were talking about that has been out of the game for a while. 'Cause, yeah.
So what about Bert Kreischer? He doesn't even wear a shirt.
Right? Bert got Bert. So there's an exception to every rule. Bert Kreischer got lucky having the right friends and one funny story. Now I will say, since his first specials, he's put in the work to write better jokes and to become a better actual stand-up. But a lot of people that have that, like from zero to nothing, a lot of them burn out because they don't have the material to back it up. And so like he put in the work, and he has friends, and he had a lot of people help him build those hours. But a lot of other people, if you go on Kill Tony or something, and someone's like, oh, you did great, and then you get booked for like a 30-minute set, and then you bomb in front of all your peers, you're done. Like they won't book you for like a year, depending on like, unless you can like prove it again. So it's like going too fast too soon can actually fuck you over in a weird. So they're like, I'll put like 5. Like, have you heard? I don't know how many of y'all have heard the 10 years thing. But it's like doing mics regularly and performing. 10 years is when you like actually become like a comic that understands what they're doing. That's just like the mark. And at first I heard that and I was like, bullshit, they're just not putting enough work. I'm like 2.5 years in now, and I'm getting booked to do 10 and 15-minute shows. But the difference in stage presence versus me and a 5-year comic, my jokes are some of the same quality, but I'm not as smooth up. I'm not as like understanding of what's going on, of like how the crowd's feeling, how to interact with them. And so like I get it. I'm like, oh, that's a 5-year comic, and then you see a 10-year comic, and they can almost go up with nothing and just completely like make the entire. And I'm not talking about crowd work. I mean like, fucking couches are weird, right? Anybody own a busted couch? Oh, I'm on this couch, and just fucking go. You see people try and do that early in their comedy career, and they're just ranting on stage. It's like, this isn't
It reminds me of what, like the 1,000-year thing, or I'm sorry, 1,000 hours.
10,000 hours.
So
10,000 hours.
Yeah, you want to become good at anything? 10,000 hours of practice.
I think that's so. There are exceptions to it, but I mean, I learned guitar and music. I was never great because I was like, I dicked around all the time. I didn't sit and like, practice scales for 4 hours a day. The people I know, actually, I'll give you an example. I don't know if you've heard of the band Big Thief.
No.
There's this indie band in the United States called Big Thief, and I was learning Blink-182 songs, and my friend was learning like Layla on guitar, and we were all making fun of him and shit. And he's in a fucking international touring band now.
Wow.
He was like, oh, I'll learn the hard stuff, I'll learn the weird stuff, I'll learn everything. And he made it work. All my other friends were performing for like 8 people on mics.
We got Simon is the instrument guy.
Yeah, but I don't put in enough time to actually get really good at it, though. Because you do have to put in that kind of time. But just a little bit to everything, so I'm mildly okay at a lot of things.
Jack of all trades.
The drums, the guitar, dulcimer. I play a lot of dulcimer these days.
What's a dulcimer?
It's like it's a string instrument. I have a strummable one. It's like 3 strings. One is doubled, so I got like.
This is awesome.
He's playing it with his stomach.
Oh yeah, I'm floating around here, but.
Oh, we got the other music going. I'll turn it off.
I'll grab my guitar and we can
It's
jam.
hard to. You have to get it so close to be audible.
Oh, that sounds nice. It sounds like a banjo a little bit.
It's
what I was
like
thinking.
super light and super. To me, it's like the ultimate intro to guitar for someone because there's only 3 strings to worry about instead of 6.
Is it the one that goes like this?
It's really skinny.
Like
Super,
a travel
super
guitar? It's like super skinny and then it goes wide at the end?
skinny. Not that wide. Not super particularly wide. It's got quite a narrow
4
instrument.
It's like it's shaped like a pan
6.
flute,
Yeah,
but it's string
I
instrument.
think I've seen one of those.
Yeah, they're. So I play mostly that and a decent amount of drums. Lately, I used to play guitar mostly, and that was my thing. But I got the drums right here, always nearby. Yeah, would love to
Dude,
get
we
some,
should do a night in here or something where it's like comics that also play music, and like you do like 5 minute set and then play like 5 minutes of guitar or something.
It would. I think if people can figure out, and I could figure out how to do the direct like line in recording and using a bot to get it recorded properly, or using a proper mic with the desktop version of Horizon linked in or whatever, then it's possible. But just this mic, like the mic on the headset, you have to be so close to get any audio out of it. I can get drums to work, but like your guitar
is it
won't
'cause
come
you have-
through.
Is it because you have your settings?
It's just like it's. I don't know if it's really changeable. Like you hear.
Well, there's
when,
also
even
the
when
fact
when-
of the delay. So if you really got to get that timing down.
Well, if you're playing in the same, if I'm like strumming and the mic's picking up my voice and my guitar, it'll be the same time.
Yeah, you won't lag with yourself. As
Oh,
long
I
as you're
thought
not
you meant
playing
like
to music.
everybody up there on stage.
Oh no, that would be a
Yeah.
fucking nightmare.
No, definitely.
This is the best metal I've ever heard.
You could do like an
can't do
acapella
that.
battle. In Smoke and Jay's Lounge.
I'm hosting an open mic, a variety one, and I have the first one I had 2 full hours of people. The last one I had half as many, and this one I had 1 person signed up. And like I play music and do comedy, but the one person that's coming is a family bringing their 11-year-old to play ukulele. And I'm like, it's a brewery, so I'm like, I guess I'm gonna do music up front for like 15 minutes, and then she goes, and then if there's people there, I'm gonna be like, all right, little girl, you have to leave so I can like do jokes for fucking 20 minutes or something. I don't know what the fuck I want to do.
How often do you take a shit gig going into it knowing it's a shit gig?
Well, this one I'm hosting. My family owns a brewery. It's not like a big thing. It's a really tiny brewery, but they make amazing beer. And I do a comedy night there once a month, and then I just started doing an open mic for fun to see if it would get any traction. As far as like taking gigs, if you're serious about stand up and you have nothing else better going on that week, I'll drive 2.5 hours to do 10 minutes and get paid like questionable amount of money. Like
Hear that, Crow?
I'm not sure amount of money.
Long
Yeah,
ass
I'm
drive for
asking
a
the
little bit
question
of
that
time.
these two probably should be asking. I never go
Yeah.
on stage. I am
Well,
not.
yeah, I don't even know where the closest open mic from me would be. Probably, at least a half hour away.
Well, so
But-
the thing is, it's a gig. So the idea of a gig is performing for 10 people that want to be there is always going to be more valuable than performing for like 20 people at an open mic crowd, because it's an actual show, and that'll judge. That's because like open mics and shows are so fucking different in how they operate and what the person is committed to. That like, I did a free show at a pizzeria in San Antonio, but all of the 20 people that were there eating pizza were all listening to me and engaged. I've been to so many open mics where there'll be 15 people and they're all there for their one friend, so they're not even listening to you, or they're not there for it all. They're there to drink. It has nothing to do with the show. So I will put in the time to get that. Now, if a comedy, you guys know Comedy Mothership, Rogan's new club that just opened up.
Heard about
So
it.
Rogan opened a club in Austin in an old theater, and it's a beautiful club. I'm actually going there soon for the first time, but I've seen what it looks like inside. And I have a show on Mondays, and their open mic is on a Monday, but it's a curated open mic. So half the people there are asked to be there or are door people, right? And so I have a show every other week. Every show I have at least 2 people that last minute cancel on my show that I'm going to pay them well for, because Mothership called them and was like, hey, do you want to do 8 minutes for free at the open mic? So they're not going to go to like a rinky-dink free show that's not in a comedy club versus going to a comedy club. So like, I would love to have to make those decisions. I'm not what's called passed at any club. Passed is where you just have like an open door, like they know you're good.
Oh, okay.
If someone says, hey, can I put this person on, they there's no questioning. I'm not passed at any clubs in Austin, but the people that I know that are getting there are all the people I used to book, and they're now like getting passed at Rogan's Club, and it's fucking my Monday show over so fucking hard right now.
That would be annoying. You're trying to produce this thing, and now you got this like competitive thorn in your side.
Yeah, it happens, but I mean, it's what I just need to do is there for everyone that's there. There's someone who's not there, and Monday's kind of a dead night anyway. There's a couple mics, but there aren't a lot of shows. So like, it's not normally my headliner. So I'll have someone do like 40 minutes, and then I'll do like 20, and then I'll do 15. And it's one of the 20 people that cancel because they're not going to cancel. Being able to do this goes to it. Someone might not go do 8 minutes at the comedy room if they're going to do 40 minutes on my show, and they don't get to do 40 minutes very often. So those are all the things you're weighing.
We have a multiplier of awesomeness, but it's like time times audience times awesomeness coefficient, and like
they're all variables, and they all matter at certain points. But
40 minutes times your lower variable is still equal to more than 5 minutes times the bigger variable kind of thing.
You guys got a lot of work to do.
Oh yeah.
Are you doing it? King Nothing?
Me, I'm not a comedian at all. Nope. These two are. I get
Cliff Powers. I don't think I've met you before.
No, I just started being a part of this last night.
Yeah, joined the Discord
awesome.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm in North Carolina.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Yeah, I just have interesting questions. If something interests me, I'll ask the question.
He's a comedy fan,
No.
no doubt.
Yeah.
I did have a
Certainly
question.
are.
Now, do you have any pointers on making new material?
So, if you want to become like a better, like quick one-liner writer, write on topical stuff, knowing that you may only say it the one time a week, and you may have to throw it away. But the act of writing jokes more frequently about current event stuff means that when you stumble upon a topic or a story you really want to write for, like you said, it's not like riding a bike. You have to be doing it constantly. So if you're writing jokes here and there throughout the day or whenever you have free time, when it matters and the joke matters to you, your brain will be better prepared to convert it from just a silly story or an observation into a joke. So
Now,
doing bullshit jokes makes you a better joke writer.
Yeah, I try to do that whenever I get like that 15 minutes a day. I do try to write. I don't always end up doing that. You know, sometimes I really do seem like I have, trouble getting 15 minutes.
Well, do you sleep well at night, or do you ever sit at?
Oh, absolutely not.
So
I get like 4 hours. On good nights, I get 4 hours of sleep.
So when you're laying, I actually write almost, not exclusively, but 80% of my writing is done from like 3 to 4 in the morning, or from like 5 to 7 when I wake up and I can't sleep. One of the best things for writing is having no distractions. Well, if you're laying there in bed, it's just you in your head. So you can think about a topic or a story and just go through it in your head over and over and over again, and look at it different ways. Like I'm trying to think of like the Alec Baldwin shot the person on Rust. So you're like, okay, Rust, he shot a person, shooting, film, photography, and it's like you get to a joke that's like, oh, like Alec Baldwin took out the cinematographer. Do you think she got the shot? That's a dumb joke, but it's like that's just moving those ideas around in your head, and sometimes you can find like something like that.
How often do you get a joke that you think is bad, like you don't find it funny at all, but for some reason everybody else finds it hilarious?
It's difficult because a lot of the sillier jokes that I do, fuck, that's tough, man. Honestly, my
I told you, if it pops in my head, I'll ask the question.
Well, no, so I didn't like being very silly at first. I wanted to be very clever writing, and I've learned that it's like too serious, and I need to be more silly. So when I'll write a silly joke, what's one like? I used to have this joke about huge dicks, but I just can't fit it anywhere, and it's like it's a silly joke. I'll open my set with those, and people like those jokes. But if I just come on and just do jokes like that, people don't like me. So it's hard to say like I would reverse it. Some of my favorite jokes don't work. But it's not often that I write like a real shit. Like most of my one-liners are pretty good, so they normally get lots of okay. Like I get where he's trying to be funny, but like I write a lot of stuff that I think is hilarious that I learned at first. There's two categories. One category is shit that I thought that it was hilarious that I was too new in comedy to pull off, meaning that I wasn't smooth enough and I didn't have the story down. And then there's like really intellectual stuff that I want to work and people don't even hear half the joke because it's too complicated. So it's like two different categories of like, can I pull it off or do I used to layer jokes. Like I had a joke about George Floyd and Black Lives Matter, how like corporations, like I'm an accountant and I can guarantee that like the NBA made a calculation about going all in on Black Lives Matter, and they did this beautiful piece to George Floyd, but then it was sponsored by Breathe Right nasal strips, and that's just too on the nose. And it's like, that is a joke that I love, and when I say it in front of black people, they laugh. But if I just say that joke in San Marcos as a white dude, they're like, who are you to fucking say that? And so it's like, I love that joke. I've maybe said it 5 times, just knowing that like, even though it's one of my favorite jokes, the commentary is about like corporations and how they don't have our back really.
Yeah.
But the subject matter is so touchy that it's like, I can almost never do that joke, but I love that joke.
So your jokes are more of a story as opposed to interaction back and forth. Like,
oh, I don't do any crowd work. I'm actually terrified of crowd work. That's the one thing I need to like get off my fucking.
I feel the same way. I would love to be able to, do it a little bit better. I will do, very, very small amount. Like the last time I was up on stage, somebody threw up a portal. I just made like a quick mention about it, or somebody would say something, and I might say something really, really quick, and it wouldn't even be that witty. I would love to be like Henry Park.
Oh, Henry's a natural.
Or just like as Ford go out hunting for material, be like, I feel like just doing crowd work for a few minutes and nothing in mind, and just seeking out and going head first into it, and not just waiting till someone heckles and trying to adapt, but seeking out the conversation is like.
I see Rodney do that, and you can see him like, I got nothing. On to the next one. All right, let's see what we can do with the next guy.
But barely though. He almost always has something.
Usually, he stopped doing. He had 20 minutes of material. He was over it. He could still perform it. I booked him to do that 20 minutes, but for 6 months straight, he got up on stage and goes, "Oh, where are you from? Are you guys a couple?" Like, just fucking over and over and over again for 6 months. And now when he does it, he's gone through enough scenarios to where like, even if he hasn't said the exact words, his brain is used to just turning it. And it's honestly easier than you think, because the reason crowd work works is because it's something that we're all experiencing together. So it brings the crowd to you immediately, as opposed to if I just go in and start talking about some fucked up shit from Texas, I don't have buy-in. If you point out that guy's pink shirt's crazy, that's not even funny. People look at it, they go, "Oh, that sure is crazy." Oh, and it's like it's that fucking simple. It just takes the balls and confidence to fucking do it.
Like Rodney said in one of the joke club lessons, he's like, honestly, don't get hung up thinking that it has to be funny. Just say something really fast. As long as it's fast and it's ridiculous, you'll probably get a laugh. Just say the first crazy shit that comes to mind, and it'll work.
You'd be a little bit louder when you say it.
It depends. Not really. It just depends on your style. Some people go quiet on purpose. A guy who I just saw tonight, who's a regular. He lived in LA, and the guy who's managing Joe Rogan's club is the manager from the Comedy Store, so he's automatically passed at Mothership. He comes in and does 3 minutes on one topic for the entire 3 minutes of the mic is him just working on something, and he talks like this, and he just like, "Wow, guys, that's pretty crazy." So even when he does crowd work, he's like, "Oh wow, imagine that," and he's fucking he's so committed to figuring out the joke that he does 3 minutes on it for like a week at different mics, and then by the end of it, it's like crowd ready for like a professional show. But he's completely quiet. He doesn't get loud. He doesn't shout. He doesn't do any of that animated stuff.
He probably ate a lot of silence. Dealing.
Oh
with that.
yeah. Oh, he bombs so hard. He bombs so hard, and he bombs harder than almost anyone I've ever seen getting to that point.
I saw there's an Australian comic named Ross Noble, and I don't remember which set it was, But I was watching a special, and he did crowd work for his special for like the first 45 minutes.
That's
like,
weird.
When is this gonna? How do you plan a recorded special on crowd work? That's madness to me. And he was like hilarious. I'll try to dig up the link and send you just to marvel at doing just that for most of the special. It was just crazy and pulling it off. And like Rodney's been doing crowd work for 20 years, and he has that comfort that you were talking about, where you on stage long enough, and you're so comfortable. You've been doing it so long that it's like you're sitting with your friends. It's like you're in your living room, and you're so not distracted by the room that you can be fully have all of your energy there to be reactive and present to it, instead of like all the crazy fucking other distracted shit going on in our noob comic minds, you know, while we're on stage and not fully present. You know, it's that letting go enough to be fully present and then settle in, and like you can crack a joke with your friends without working that hard. You know, am I wrong? Or am I right?
No, I was gonna say it rarely happens to me just because I don't perform enough, like on showcases. I'm normally working on new material almost all the time, but one time about 8 months ago, I was at a mic, and it was